So mental health. Why is my mind not working the way it's designed to operate? I say look in the mirror first and foremost, because everything that's happening is a projection of the person inside. And I'm not saying everything is your fault or our fault. There's things that happened to me when I was young. That wasn't my fault. But it is my responsibility. First, while they were talking, I was looking at all of you and looking in your eyes, because I'm specifically talking to the sisters, because before I even start, I want to apologize on behalf of men, and that includes me, by the way, because we have let you down. We have disappointed you. We talk about mental health. I've heard men have got so caught up with mental health that they denied their responsibilities, walk away from the home, say, I'm going to the store, and don't come back, and leave you with children. By the way, I was raised by a single mother. So that's not an excuse, and that's not fair to you. So on behalf of men, I want to apologize for that.
Thank you.
The way I see, not to sound redundant, the brothers dropped it. I would say for me, the way it looked like from my experience working with men, as well as my own, is just being honest. I masked a lot of anger and aggression. And being honest, I was actually hurt. And admitting that doesn't make me weak, it makes me human. Now, I'm not one of those men that's gonna come up here and say men should be soft and all of that. I'm not into any of that. But we should be honest, because we are human, after all. But we have testosterone for a reason, and we need to use it as men. And I think that the most important quality that a man should have, and some of the sisters spoke about it earlier, is be an alchemist. Part of life is going to challenge you. And that's not a bad thing. I, as a 45-year-old man that can reflect on my past and look at the data from being an alcoholic, from being a convicted felon, and a whole bunch of other things, that's 10 hours alone. That man, you know what? Lex she wouldn't even have invited me to be on this stage if it wasn't for those things, because those things made me who I am today. So the first thing that men need to do is be honest. And then don't be a punk. Don't be a coward. Embrace those challenges, because they're blessings in disguise. So the way I see mental health for men, when we look at the word health, that means, let's keep it simple, something is operating the way it's supposed to. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Great. So mental health. Why is my mind not working the way it's designed to operate? I say look in the mirror first and foremost, because everything that's happening is a projection of the person inside. And I'm not saying everything is your fault or our fault. There's things that happened to me when I was young. That wasn't my fault. But it is my responsibility. And the victimhood, the denying our responsibilities, the walking away, the sister that spoke about emotional intelligence, when the pain happens, we need to run towards the pain. My wife, right? She's a therapist, so that's tough to deal with. Our therapist told the therapist, he's not your client, he's your husband. Yeah, so it gets real. And she's an intellectual. I wouldn't have married her if she wasn't. So the way mental health looks like is being honest and then being self-sufficient. And I don't agree with men going to women with their issues. If you're married, sometimes you got to talk about things. My wife and I, we've dealt with some things we had to talk, of course. I think men need to go to men. Mm-hmm. Because when a man goes to a woman, y'all may know this consciously, maybe not, but you start to lose trust in that man when you see he constantly folds, When you see that he's not stepping up as a man, we're just human, things happen. Last year I was unemployed for a few months. My wife held it down. But what I'm saying is that another perspective of men's mental health is men are being honest and they're looking towards each other. Yo, King, this was going on with me, my brother. And you gotta practice discernment though. So like I only speak to married men about married issues. Thank you.
Yeah.
So what strength, I can go on about that. I'm gonna end it there.